Hello and welcome back to Purple is the Chosen One, our favoured soul life. This is level 7 and it's coming to you from a little area I have never visited before. I was sitting in front of the house Jorasco patron and there was like a swirly symbol to say I could go into the building behind them, behind Blossom the patron. So now here we are in the peaceful surrounds of, I'm not quite sure what it is. This looks like a little waiting area, and then there's a big tree at the centre here with some books and various bits and bobs on the side there. It's all very serene, so I thought we'd come sit here while we discuss what's going on at 7. What's going on is we've done the, as discussed in the previous one, the Irestone Inlet I did the 4 in Dineath, the depth chain, without too much trouble, so that was good. Aber, I did create some minor petrifying rune stones. I haven't equipped them as they go on a fortitude save apparently, and this sound burst has a significantly higher fortitude save. Worryingly, I'm still failing with it, much too often for my liking. So we're going to have to try and do something to boost that up, because I need to be able to hold the bad things. Also, can reapers be petrified? I wouldn't have thought that would be a thing, but in any case, even if they can't, the bigger threat of the two, in my opinion, once you get to level, is it 3 quests, is those red crowns. Now, if we can, I'm pretty sure we can petrify those, so it's still a very good idea, even if it doesn't work on the reapers. It'll be a godsend in saving us from those red crown casters. They should have a low enough fortitude save to fail most of the time in the early quests against that. So big thanks for the heads up on that. The undead in the Dineath depth chain, of which there are quite a few, confirmed our findings with these spells, double damage. They were getting a hammering, so with that in mind, I've chosen the first one of Deleras chain, which is a level 5 or level 7 on Reaper, to put us against, because I've always suffered in here. I think most builds generally do. When you go in as a standard caster and you find the undead are immune to this or resistant to that, so suddenly we're going in with quite a significant advantage here. So that's going to be nice. Spells wise, I picked up a couple for level 7. I thought it was about time we had an actual heal on the bar, so although it's going to start costing points from our pool, I think the where are we? The just reward thing triggering the temporary spell points, coupled with the fact that our 3 spells that we are using are costing very little, 4, 8 and 6. Those are the 3 that we're making use of mostly. Sound burst I think is going to be fairly redundant in the Deleras thing, because undead are not going to be stopped by that. So it will be for a Reaper only. And this, it doesn't cost the earth, it's 12 points. I haven't quickened it. I'm planning to use it between fights as a top up, and I'm hoping that because we have in our gear the Queen's Scepter to boost all spell powers, although we won't get many crits out of the positive is only 8 for a crit. The spell power itself is 115, so that's not terrible. So I'm hoping we get quite, well, we can kind of test it in here, can't we? Yeah, so that's double what we would have got for a healing bottle. Can I just click one of those and try that? Yeah, at least double. So that's going to speed things up with the topping up healing after the fight. So that's the reason I picked that one up. It asks you at 7 as well to make a choice between what the game's calling stout of heart or purity of heart for the favoured soul. It's basically a choice between extra hit points and extra mana as you level up. I think we will probably be alright for mana, so I went for the hit points for survivability. Mana wise, there are things you can do anyway, like the evergreen and this little enhancement we've got, this just cause in the Angel of Vengeance tree. So I think we're okay on mana, especially at the moment. We're not going crazy and maximising everything, or indeed maximising nothing apart from the spell-like ability we're using, which has all the metas on. I thought about picking up again the Sunbolt, but the Just Cause goes off critical hits, and critical hits are always nice anyway, so I've been instead prioritising going up this line. So the next point I get, I'm going to get another 2 critical chance for the light and the fire instead, and then I might consider taking that. But frankly, single target wise, we're doing well with these 2. I've no complaints at all, and this mops up a lot of the AoE type stuff, so we're not that desperate to have this, I don't think, although we could add all our metas to it. I think I might prioritise that one first and then some charisma, and then we'll see. Or probably this as well for the 10 fire spell power which we can have now. So it's not a top priority, the getting the Sunbolt back. Okay. Spells. The other spell I took was Resist Energy, so we've got these on the bar. I don't think I will use them because they won't give us that much more than we already have. Oh, maybe they will. I've been caught in a lie. So we should at least use the cold and the acid then. That's just giving 5 more. Maybe we should just hit them at the start. How much are they? 15 each. And how long do they last? 7 minutes. I tell you what, we'll do without the electric for now because we seem to have a reasonable resistance to that anyway. Everything else I'm going to use because why not? Extra defense. No gear change at all. I did take the liberty of adding teleport scrolls, but as you can see we have a very low chance to activate those at present, even with a decent charisma boosting UMD, and also this persuasion item giving a 3 bonus to UMD. So yeah, we need to make some improvements in that department. Okay, I think that's about it for the waffle. Let's go in there and see how we get on. This is the one quest, as far as I know, in game that has the Gary Gygax narration on, if any of you didn't know that. So I'm hoping that, as in the depths chain, any undead and shadows as well, we're very good against shadows with this light damage. I'm hoping to see some nice one-shotting examples in here from both of these spells, which have both been great for us since we picked them up. Now actually acid resist will be very good in here because these some of these skeleton casters do the acid arrow, don't they? forgot to pick up a jump potion thing. I don't think our jump is very good, is it? We may find ourselves having to go the long way around here. There's a shortcut. You can go and through here, and rather than dropping all the bridges and fighting all the things, if your jump is high enough, I think you can just go up onto here. But I don't think, embarrassingly, we have the jump to get there. So we're going to have to do it the longer way. Still, it's going to give me an opportunity to showcase our strong spells against the undead, hopefully.
The sound of the bridge dropping is followed by that of caskets breaking open. Undead.
Nice. Well, it's been so long since I've done this bit, I'm not even sure I can remember. How do we get through this door? Oh, there's an underwater thing to pull, isn't there? Yeah, it has been a long time since I did this properly. Note to self to collect the jump potions when we get chance. I'm surprised they don't get the jump spell, the favoured soul, because they do have jump as a class skill. I see we're one-shotting most things here, not the boss guy, unfortunately. Save, how dare you. Now then, the heal. Nice.
Immediately following the sound of the second bridge dropping, you also hear the less distant sound of a door slamming shut behind you.
Yeah, that light damage is really wrecking them, isn't it? And the good damage. I wonder if... I bet the Holy Smite that you get later on is the same double damage. Now that's an AoE, that's going to really make a mess of undead, isn't it? I'm not quickening any of these, you'll have noticed, because that would drain the mana pool significantly. My god, one shot! That was a one-shot crit. Wow, look at this. Just press the key and everything gets obliterated. I'm waiting here for the... just to be able to heal a bit. There we go. So yes, we seem to have come of age here in terms of the strength of the build. Yeah, a holy smite thrown in there would have been very nice. Okay, I'll settle for a copious amount of lag. Oh god. What happened there? My spell just didn't do anything. I think the lag ate it. Okay. But more or less everything there we one shot, so that was lovely. Ah. There's always one. Yeah, so the is it Deific Vengeance? This one does allow a save, unfortunately. It's quite a decent save, so we shouldn't be getting saved on too much at this level. That Searing Light doesn't seem to allow them a save at all, so that's very nice. I should have put the fire shield hot on there just in case we got hit by that. Yeah, they do seem to have a... What kind of save is it? A will save. I didn't think Undead had that good a will save, or maybe that DC isn't as good as I think it is for this level. We're still doing alright on the spell points front. Oh crud, I'd forgotten about them. And that. Not good times, oh my god. Can we heal? Not properly. Okay, let's just wait here a second. Oh, nice one. Now then, a shadowy thing. Is that gonna... Oh, yeah. I don't think it's classed as a shadow, but it still got hammered, didn't it? Wow. Reaper just got annihilated. I like it. Every now and again the spell just doesn't go off. I think it's a bit of lag, that. Wraiths, the same. Okay, so yeah, using the fire to sort of thin the field and then picking them off with the... Shit, there's a Reaper in the middle of all that. That could be bad. I couldn't hold him. This could be worse than bad. I think the fire saved us, didn't it? Now, can we just have a moment to heal here? I don't bother healing while in combat at the moment because the spell would be so nerfed by the Reaper nerf, so I prefer to wait until we've finished. It's the same approach that you would use if you had a hireling along. Just wait until the combat's finished and call the hireling to you and then do the healing. So yeah, that single target damage is becoming very tasty now, isn't it? You two are causing a bit of a problem. Wow. Ah! Go on, we'll not waste a spell point on you. Okay. Now, if you didn't know in here, at the end, if you have a DDO, which unfortunately we don't, you can, well, you open the chest first. The completion of the quest is picking up that note. So you open the chest first so you can have a look through the chest without being molested by all the undeads. That's not actually that terrible for our build. We're not going to wear it, but could have been alright. Shield. I think we're okay. So yes, picking up that note starts them all coming flying through these gates. So you would tend to just put a D-door, pick the note and go straight through the D-door and avoid all this stuff afterwards. I don't think there's going to be a way for us to avoid it, unfortunately. Oh, mega lag again. Oh god, at least the quest is complete. If we die now... We had a shot at dying there because that was a red crown skeleton that came, caster. And more. Come on. Kill him. Oh, come on, don't tell me we're going to have an inglorious death at the end. I'll blame the lag. Is that it? I hope so. So spell points wise, we managed more than adequately, even though we were throwing spells all over the place, so that was good. And damage wise, alright, it was a particularly favourable quest for us because it was all undead, but even half that, I mean the crits are doing like 300 plus now, aren't they, which I think is pretty respectable. So yeah, and the fact that this thing doesn't have a save and is on such a short cooldown is very advantageous. So yeah, I think we're beginning to come of age here. Not at all disappointed with where the build is now. I think we can leave it there, can't we? You don't need to watch me running back into the Jorasco. So, planning to... Now, shall I do the... I might just do the Kundarak level 5s for some bank space. And after that, we will head straight into the Feywild, see how we go on in there. Obviously, there's no undead in there, so it'll be a more representative test to see roughly where we are. Okay, I think we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much as always for looking, and I will speak to you in the next one. Take care.